Test.
Hello.
Test.
I think it's working. I would need to connect to the USB 4 mic. Hello. Okay, yep, it's definitely working now. There we go. I would, I don't know if you have a way to check, Chris, but I would double check audio. Alright, so we're live. Obviously, the board state has advanced to a little point. That looks like us killing shot.
Versus a bunch of...
Yeah. Well, he killing shotted the black-red legendary dragon.
That's a sandblast, right?
Oh, that is a sandblast. I don't know why I think this is killing shot. Anyway, yeah, he killed his dragon, his bomb rare, and it looks like he's gonna trade his first strike guy. Obviously, he hasn't outlasted yet. But it doesn't look super great for Josh Humphreys. He looks a little bit behind. He might be missing a color. I only see black and white. I see a mountain that looks like it's been manifested, so yeah, it looks like he's probably... Oh, well, he does have a wind crag, so... Yeah, it should be working.
We think so.
Oh, do you want to put on the face cam? I guess we could do that.
I guess we could do that. I don't know how.
So that's,
So Mardu Horde Chief?
Yep, but it was not rated, so...
What is this creature on the far left that Adam has in play? Actually not familiar with that art.
No.
No, I just don't know what the art is.
It's a white creature. He's attacking with it, maybe. Nope. He's getting in with 2/1/1s. That's the Mantis. The 3/3 flying giant. Yeah. So that's gonna pose a significant problem. Well,
there's a thing.
It's serpent.
Right at the serpent?
Yeah, right at the serpent. It kills it, and if it had a counter, you'd get a 1/1 snake, which he could really use. But
both of Adam's guys fly, right? So the snake isn't actually that good.
I don't know what the thing on the
spirits.
far right is. It might be a spirit. It might also be a morph token.
I'm looking for the super morph.
Oh,
They had one in play earlier.
there was some up at the front.
Were there?
Yeah, there were some up at the front when Chris was going through his stuff.
Do we know what life totals are? We have no idea what
Not
life
at this
totals are.
point, no.
I'm going to delete these.
Well, he's going in. Crater's Claw. That seems less than effective. So he just Crater's Clawed his spirit, and then
Pick them up.
well, Adam had some sort of removal spell for his Horde Chief. So I think J Humps figured that he wasn't going to win that.
This time we'll actually try and keep up with the life totals here, since we didn't come in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Looks like Josh is looking through his sideboard for some stuff here. So maybe he's
Adam
got
might
some
be as
sweet
well. I see that looks like a tormenting voice. No, it's not.
Valley Dasher?
It's hard to tell. They look like an ankle biter. Oh, you got something foil. It doesn't look like it's going to come in. Doesn't look like J Humps decided to put anything in either, so... I'm going to see the same two decks. Both looks like Mardu aggression.
Yeah, we both already predetermined that Adam has the upper hand because he has sleeves and Josh doesn't. So
It's true.
Obviously Adam's the better Magic player.
Nice, how's it going?
It's going okay. J Humps
Did you check this
just
out?
got his butt kicked.
I'm about to. Hey, Chris. Yeah. Do we have morph tokens?
Maybe Adam wants a sideboard? Nope.
I'm also surprised I haven't seen the 1/1 Warriors.
Just shuffling. Oh. Much excite. I can see the dragon in Adam's opening hand. I would assume that's one of his big bombs. So if he might want to keep that hand regardless of whether it's very good or not.
How many lands does he have?
It looks like a couple. It looks like Adam might.
Is that a blue-black land?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, sounds fine.
Dismal Backwater.
Yeah, Dismal Backwater. So Adam might
Puts
actually
Adam
be
at 21.
4 color. Yeah. So no creatures played for Josh. Oh, looks like
Probably
maybe
morph.
he's morphing or nope.
Oh, it's a Rakshas's secret.
Yep.
His face cam isn't actually looking at either of us.
Nice.
I'm just gonna turn it off.
Yeah, it looks like Adam's in 4 color. I don't know if he's which color he's splashing though. It looks like he might be splashing black for the dragon.
Probably for the dragon.
Yeah, because I saw a basic island. It's usually not.
Yeah, he's discarded a basic island there and something
There's
else.
a delve. That's Sultai Scavenger.
Yep,
3/3 flying. The first creature of the game. Oh, and it's dead.
I'm not quite sure what that card is. Bring Low?
Possibly. Oh. It looks like Josh has... That's a Hooded Assassin, I
Yep.
believe.
Yep.
Looks like Josh has the Horde Chief, so he really wants to get a raid trigger off.
That's a
There's
high
the
Spire Mantis from Adam.
So he'll probably swing into that. I don't think Adam will block, and then he'll get the raid trigger.
There's enough tricks in Mardu that he's not guaranteed that blocking is good for him.
So now he's at 18.
19. He gained 1 off the...
Well, he took 3 damage.
It's a 2/3, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it's a 1/2 that can get a counter or kill a thing.
Josh has definitely gained a life. He's played a duel, the Bloodfell Cavern, and he's gotten his soldier. So he
It's
is
a pretty
for the
decent board
moment.
state,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got a good board state, but Adam does have that dragon in his hand. So obviously, if that comes down, that can change things in a hurry.
Yeah, I can't quite see what is in Josh Humphrey's hands. I don't know if he has an answer for the dragon or not.
There it is, the dragon.
Kolagon? It's Kolagon, right?
Something like that.
It's a pretty big swing from Adam there. What's the power and toughness on Kolagon there, Chris?
On who?
Kolagon, the black-red dragon?
Yeah, like a magic.
You act like I imagine. He's a 4/5. That means Josh took 7 down to 14 there on that swing. 2, 3, 4, 5 coming in there from Josh Humphrey towards Adam. Last turn. It appears Adam is attacking with High Spire Mantis, and it is going to get sandblasted. So Josh will preserve some life total
14,
there
12?
and put the race in his favor.
J-Humps has 12 life.
Is it 12? Okay.
He obviously
close.
had the answer for the dragon.
The dragon was dashed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just had the answer for the
He sandblasted the High Spire Mantis.
for the Mantis.
And that was a Bathe in Dragonfire on the Mardu Horde Chief there.
Is that what is it? The Mastery of Unseen? The enchantment that lets you manifest
When
off
you
the top?
yeah, and then whenever you flip up a creature, you gain a life. The Mardu War Chief into a Horde Chief, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid turn there for Josh.
That's a pretty big board state.
I think Adam's at 12 now. He took 2 from the... or 3. Right?
Yeah, 3. I mean, that's really threatening. I don't know.
I don't know if Kolaghan can outrace this. He's,
and he
does
can't.
Kolaghan have an insane ability? He gets +1/+0. That's why Josh was lower than.
Yeah.
He's a 5 power guy.
But that being said, I don't know what is in Josh's hand, but if he has something like a Trumpet Blaster or War Flare, he can just win the game next turn. And even if he doesn't, he's obviously putting down a lot of pressure.
5,
You
6,
can't really
7,
afford to just
9 power on the
dirtle
board.
and manifest and hope to grind your way to victory at this point. You need
Definitely
an answer.
not.
And unfortunately, there's not really that many answers at common and uncommon. He could have a Channel Harm, but that would only buy him a turn. And none of Josh's stuff is really big, so
Yeah.
it's not like killing one of them is really going to cripple Josh. He could have a Crux of Fate, but that's rare. And he could have a Siligamer, but that would be 2 Road Dragons. And he would have to attack with it first, so it might honestly be too late.
Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to have a game 3 here.
That might be a Crater's Claw in Josh's hand, so regardless of what Adam has, he might just be able to burn him out.
Yeah, because this is a swinging for 9 here, so.
Yeah. He's gonna.
It's a removal spell for the Horde Chief. Not
Yeah.
the Horde Chief, the Warshrieker. Meaning he's going to take 6 down to 5.
Yeah. And then
then
he's
there's
just
the
gonna
Crater's
get
Claw.
craters.
Yep.
So does Adam have a counterspell? No. So yes, we're going to game 3. I don't think there are any 1-mana counterspells that can deal with that. And
Stubborn Denial.
what is that?
It's the Force Spike with Ferocious.
Okay, so it is.
So he
just a
tapped out
force
for
spike.
us,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Okay, cool. So if he had a stubborn
Stubborn
denial,
Denial,
yeah,
that
he
would
could
have been-
counter. But then he still needs to find
To find
a way
an
to.
answer to the board. Yeah, he was pretty dead.
He could play the dragon and block 1, but like then he goes down to 1 and hopes that he can play enough creatures to block all of J-Hump's creatures, and he doesn't have any burn spells. It's just not a very good board state.
Josh Humphrey's deck looked pretty good. I saw a little bit of it while they were drafting, and he has like an Alesha, an Arrow Storm. He's got the Crater's Claw.
Yeah, he's just got a very aggressive deck.
He does.
It's a good place to be in draft.
Some good 2-drops, double Horde Chief.
Because if you're like a grindier Asban or Sultai deck, if your opponent stumbles, you might not be able to capitalize it. But when you're playing a really aggressive deck like this, if your opponent stumbles at all, you can just win the game.
Yeah, you can just play a bunch of bears until they die.
Yeah. Because there's not really any 2-for-1 or more removal at anything other than the rare slot.
Yeah.
People probably won't have it.
Enough for the mic to pick up.
Yeah. Everyone knows you're on stream now. Zach24.
You mean Alex Schwartz?
Yeah. So, but Adam does have that dragon, so obviously.
The
he
Kolaghan is the only like spectacular card I've seen out of Adam's deck.
What is that? 5 damage? Per
It's a
swing?
4/5, and then whenever a dragon
Yeah, so-
attacks, it gets +1/+0. Yep.
So theoretically, it could be more, but
Yeah.
it's hard
Are
to
they
tell.
1-1 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a game 3. Adam is on the play, so that will help him out a little bit.
I'm not quite sure how aggressive Adam's deck is, but he definitely does want to be on the play
Right.
because of how aggressive.
He just
Josh's
doesn't want
deck is.
Josh to be on the play.
Right.
Is the real thing. And it looks like they both have a fair amount of removal. So
Yeah, we saw Sandblast, Crater's
Yeah.
Claw.
Bathing Dragonfire.
Well, the Bathing Dragonfire was in Adam's deck.
Yeah.
Humphreys has the Arrowstorm, Sandblast, Crater's Claw.
That looks like light on lands for Adam. I don't think he can
It's gonna
keep
go to
that.
6,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's putting it back, which is not where he wants to be against an aggressive deck at all. I mean, you don't really want a mulligan ever, but especially if you're playing
On the
against something
play.
aggressive. Yeah,
Being on
on
the
the
play.
play hurts too because you don't get that extra draw. So he has to. At this point, I think he basically has to keep.
It looks like Josh is going to
Yeah.
go to 6-2. So.
Well, okay, so maybe he can be a little riskier with his draws.
Josh just hand had too many lands, right?
It
I
might have been-
couldn't quite see it.
It looked like he had at least like 4 lands.
We need to get like a radio headset thing set up so you can be out there looking at what's going on and you can relay information to us. Get some
Attract the
Vanna
viewers.
Tuffer.
Wouldn't it need a camera on it then? There's more token.
Zach just lays down on the table.
Yeah.
It'll look
I
like,
can do that.
What's up, guys?
This is what we need to keep you around. You know how to get the viewers. You know what excites them.
They dig the blue hair for sure. Gotta have blue hair.
Sure you
Not a
do.
warrior.
Which one?
1/1 white.
Okay, this is bad.
Oh, there's morphs. Right after I go like digging through the morphs, I find them all. And the warrior. Wow. It's like this just little gold
So they're both
line
going
right
to
here.
6. Adam looks like he's keeping J Humps
Looks like they
so yeah.
both kept. Adam's up to 21 now.
He's
This is
starting
backwater.
with the dual land, but as we've established earlier, it's probably not for anything other than casting his bomb rare. So
Well, I haven't seen any. Have we seen any blue cards from Adam either?
that's true. I don't know if that we have.
I think the only black card we've seen is Kolagon, and
Yeah.
so he might just be red-white splashing a blue card in a Kolagon.
Yeah.
But he's got a basic island in his deck, so I would think he'd have some number of decent blue
Well, it
cards.
depends. That might be his only blue sources.
I have no idea what that card is.
I can't see it either.
Zach, we need some field reporting,
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Oh well.
or it might just die. Just kidding.
No,
it's an
that's-
Anok Bondkin
yep.
from Josh Humphrey.
Well,
You're such a kidder.
it's not necessarily a bad card to have, especially on the draw. If you can put a counter on it, then he can be a really, really good blocker. All right, so he
Adam's
does
on
have
up
the
to
drag.
22 there.
They've been using dice, right?
Well, it's dying, whatever.
Arc
Bomb, yeah.
or not Arc,
Or
Bomb,
Arc
Arc
Lightning.
Lightning. Yeah,
So he
Josh
takes
is
2 to
gonna
the
take 2
face,
to the face
and
there.
then another, however much. I don't know what that creature is.
Yeah.
I honestly can't see it.
Zach, we totally need to know what that creature is.
It's a creature, whatever it is.
It's a creature that deals damage.
It looks like he might have to play the raid
The
with
Hardu.
no raid.
It's always
He
a
does have
depressing feeling.
a second one in his hand though, so
Okay, that's not horrible.
his next turn is probably going to be swing in, and then play the second one and have a bunch of blockers because Adam hasn't played anything else. So he's
Alright,
just
one
going to
creature.
take it. Oh,
Is that a
is
swift kick?
Which one?
is that the double strike?
Which
I have
creature?
no idea.
Oh no, okay.
That's
Adam's
that's
creature
the
and-
hog. 4/1.
Oh,
that's a
Gorse
Gorse one. Okay,
Yeah.
so Humphreys is at 14 here, and he's going to take another 4 plus. Is that +2/+0 with that enchantment?
Yes. And it has ferocious, so it's first strike.
So he's going to 8 here.
He's pretty low.
He's taking another 6.
He
That's not.
He really needs
fantastic.
a removal spell, is what he needs. But if he has a
Well, he
removal
can-
spell, Adam's really low, and it looks like those last 2 cards are lands.
Adam is low on spells. Yeah, he has 3 lands in his hand.
So if he
Humphreys
hasn't,
can block with this.
yeah,
the
he's
warrior.
got chump blockers for sure. And if he has his Sunblast or whatever,
Oh, that's
so he does have
high
a
spire
Mantis.
mantis. Okay.
But his other 2 cards are lands, so this is it for his
I
spells.
think we're good on tokens finally.
Josh has got to have some kind of gas in his hand here. He doesn't have spells. I can't
He's
tell
got a
what
bunch
they
of
are.
cards. It looks like he might be stuck on lands a little bit. He might really need 5 mana. I don't know what he would have in his deck. Yeah, but well, here's something.
It's like a Ruthless Ripper. Yep, that's
Yep.
a pretty. Well, no, he's got first strike.
Yeah, it
Yes.
doesn't really do anything.
He just blocks, and he
Another
can't.
chump
He
blocker.
can't even swing in. Oh, well, he's got
It's a
some
kill
mouse.
spell.
Oh,
That's,
Rekshas a secret.
it's better than nothing, especially when you mill out the lands you don't need.
Well, that's something. That's
Something there for Adam.
But Josh should be able to buy some time.
well, he can buy time, but he's getting
Well,
low on
trample-
life.
The trample on that High Spire Mantis is not going
Oh,
to
I
be an easy
didn't
thing
see
to
the
deal
mantis
with.
over there.
Well, the real issue is
Well, he'll just
It's
trade.
flying.
he
it
doesn't have any
matter.
flyers, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
So technically speaking, it's a 3-turn clock.
Yeah.
That's worse.
is
What
that a heel
That's a
cutter?
goblin heel cutter rushed in.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's.
So the
solid.
Ripper can't block. So yeah, that's pretty rough.
Well, I mean, he can
That was a
block.
pretty good draw.
He can block the heel cutter. That'll die.
And then
and-
chump this
yeah,
one.
Yeah, but he
yes,
has to
Take
block
3 out of 5.
the swine too. Yep.
Yeah.
Adam's just going to do it for him. Yeah.
There's not
So
much
he's
he can
gonna
do there.
Take 3 to 5.
So I think he needs runner here.
Well, he needs double removal spell. I
Yeah,
think.
runner.
We still don't know his hand, so if he has.
And if he had a removal spell, he would have used it last turn.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think so. So he has to draw them both, and I don't know what he just drew, but it doesn't look like a removal spell.
technically speaking...
He's got one more turn.
Yeah, he's got one more turn.
Yeah, but
Assuming he has a blocker.
Yeah. He
Well,
needs
the
double.
has to
dash,
play a
the dash
blocker.
shield cutter.
No, it's
No, it's
dead.
dead.
It died.
So he needs to play a blocker so that he has an extra one after he blocks a swine. He'll go to 2, presuming he isn't dealt lethal off another rush or burn spell.
Is this a dead
It's a
drop?
Sultai Scavenger.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that'll
That's actually
deal
pretty good.
with the mantis.
That's pretty solid.
That's something that's to buy time, but he also needs Adam to draw dead. Here. There's another
Sure.
draw like a heel cutter, and he's probably out of it.
That's
Okay, well that's
that's
good.
good.
That's in his favor.
I think Adam just has to swing in, though. I don't think he can afford to do anything else.
I don't think he can. Well, he's at 22. It's not like there's a lot of pressure on the board.
Yeah,
From
I mean,
Josh.
I guess he definitely needs to swing in with the Gorse Swine.
Yeah, nothing-
He's
just gonna
go
offer
in.
Yeah,
the
he's
trade.
got to swing in with both. He's too far ahead not to.
And now I guess he's trying to bait Josh.
Does Adam still have a card in his hand? Because I thought he played the mountain.
No, he has not played it yet. All right, so it looks like he's
So they're gonna trade.
he's
that.
trading. He's trading intelligently, but he still does need a removable spell or something to deal with this.
Which he has
swine.
plenty of
Huh?
in the deck.
What is that?
Alabaster Can?
No. The card he just drew, it's black. It looked like it might have been an unyielding Kumar, which will deal with the Gorse Swine, but he needs a turn to untap
No, that's
to get
the,
a first strike. No, but that's not what he drew.
He played a something Gurtag.
I can't remember. Is that the
Grotesque
that's the
Gurtag
zombie
or something.
thing, right?
Yeah, it's something
I think
with a huge butt,
Is it
but
the
it's not
3/5?
as maybe. Yeah, it's still not big enough to deal with that 6/1 first strike and Gorse line though.
Well, if he double blocks, or no,
He's
because
got a 2/3 and a 3/5.
It won't
Yeah.
die. It's 6 power.
Yeah.
So
3 to 3/5.
so he'll kill it,
he'll kill
and
one,
he'll be left with something.
and then the other
Okay.
one will kill the Gorse one.
And it looks like Adam
Adam's
didn't
just not
draw
gonna attack.
anything, so
Yeah, that's why he didn't attack, because he would
Yeah.
double block to kill it. Yeah.
I don't know what J-Hums has in his hand.
He may
But-
have drawn out of it. This is pretty impressive. It's
Yeah,
not-
there's
yeah.
the Kieran. So if you can start getting attacks in with that looks like double land. That's pretty
Well,
gross draws
I
for
think,
Adam.
I think these are the draws that J-Hums needed
Yeah.
to get him back in it.
Yeah, Adam's just been drawing
Drawing lands.
dead, and
He hasn't drawn much since the start of the game, really.
he's gonna double block and he'll
Yep.
kill it. I don't even know if that was worth it.
It probably was.
What did Adam draw?
A land.
Okay.
He's got straight lands. I guess he's bluffing, but now he might
in a
have
pretty bad
he might have screwed
There's
himself over.
really no value in bluffing at this
Because
point.
the Kieran has
Vigilance.
Vigilance, yeah. So he can always get in. He can always block the dragon if he has to. If Adam draws it, and then he's just gonna start filling up the
Warshrieker
board.
into something else.
Well, he does-
I think it's just a War Shrieker. No, does he have something?
He's got something.
He's got something to play off the mana.
Another hooded assassin.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna get in there for the beats.
It's gonna be hard for
Gonna make it
Adam
a
to beat.
2/3.
Well, he drew something that's not a land.
I'm gonna give them more visible dice.
Oh, hey.
What? That's oh my gosh.
Zach, you get to be that arm that
I
just
think-
reaches in from
I
off
think
camera
we
and fix things.
we need more than one, so we're doing white dice. That's funny enough.
It's a big swing here. 3, 5, 7, 9 damage. to
I
Adam.
don't know what Adam drew, but I guess it wasn't a creature because there's a battle brawler too. Oop.
So Adam is at 9 here. He's actually facing lethal.
Yeah, I don't know that he has an out. Well, there's
Heart piercer, but no raid.
Yeah, but no raid, so it's just a blocker. Untap your guys. I don't know what that is. It looks like it was a soul summons. It's not that it really matters at this point because I think you just swing all in. If you're J-Humps, he's got to block
Definitely, yeah.
something.
Good old field reporter Zach Tufford being the arm from nowhere.
It's still barely visible.
What?
It's
still
more
barely
visible.
Really?
It's a lot more visible.
It's a little bit more. It's just that it's really raised.
Yeah, it's a
You can
lot
tell.
better than the last one, though.
Yeah, you can definitely tell those are +1/+1 counters. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going all in, and then Adam will try and make the best block he can, I guess. But I
I mean,
think
he's just gonna. He's
I think his
just dead,
creature's
right?
gonna die.
No, he's just dead, isn't he?
It
He
depends.
blocks the 3/3. He takes 2, 5, 7, 9. He's
It,
at 9,
it
so
depends if the card in his hand is a removal spell
Or the 4/2, I mean.
But even if it is, there's no combination of cards that he could play to stabilize at
Unless
this
he has
point.
in-hostilities or Crux of Fate.
Or
What?
green
What is
mana
that?
Thrag Tusk.
Oh, that's a
Ride down. That's a ride down, but it only works for attacking. So
Yeah.
I think he's just showing this is all I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be it for Adam.
Yep.
That was the card he needed when he was swinging in with the
Yeah.
spine.
Deleted.
And this was pretty surprising considering Adam didn't even use, Josh didn't even use card sleeves.
It's true.
He's,
That's
Not
like that's
often-
not a 1 out of 10.
What a
People
luck save.
don't,
yeah, it's not often you see the peasant win,
Don't
but
go trying this at home.
It's true.
I think
So-
if I were Adam, I'd be wanting my money back for those sleeves because they didn't do anything for him.
That's got to be frustrating though, because for the longest time he was really ahead, and then he literally just drew.
He was in a really good spot. He just didn't draw anything.
Yeah, it was like 4 lands in a row, and it was just like over and over, and then he finally drew the card that he needed, but he was already dead.
Zach, do you
Like,
want to go
his-
to the
his
field
creature
and
was
speak with
already
Adam about his victory?
Well, Adam didn't win, so
Exactly.
that would be a little BM. I'm gonna say
he needed more Siege Rhino.
that's
A
true.
little bit.
Yeah.
And Force.
The one thing I am curious is what the blue splash was for. 'Cause we
That's-
didn't
that's
see
actually
any
why I
blue
wanted you to talk
cards
to
out
Adam.
of Adam's
Yeah,
deck.
I saw just the Kolagon for black, and
Sure, if you want, I can call him back here and talk about his deck.
let's do it. Let's turn on this face cam. We're gonna need another chair in here, I feel like.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, stream. No one would have won. Adam, how are you doing today?
Oh, good, man. What's going on?
Welcome to the booth.
Oh, thanks. Is there an echo, or are we...
I
clear.
assume we're okay.
You probably want to scoot, a little bit more. There
There we
you
go.
go. Now you're on stream.
So we're really curious what the blue splash is for.
The blue... So there's a one of Mantis Rider.
Okay, that's a good one.
So,
Yes.
And then
'Cause we saw the
Kolagon is only
Kolagon.
black card.
Yeah, so there's...
Okay.
so it's red white.
It's
with
red
2
white
splashes.
with 2 splashes. Kolagon and... no one can see it.
The Mantis Rider.
And the Mantis Rider. Kolagon was relevant.
Yeah, we saw.
Mantis Rider was never drawn.
I thought your deck looked really good. You had a lot of removal and stuff. and-
Yeah, I made a big misplay attacking with the Gore Swine.
Yep.
Yeah, we thought that was kind of
Because the next turn I drew the ride down,
Yeah.
but it was kind of a... If he drew Crater's Claw, I was dead anyway with him killing the Vorswine.
That is true.
So I kind of figured I had to either race and just kind of kill stuff and then draw creatures. I mean, what are the odds that ride down was next? Who
Yeah.
knows? But
I mean,
yeah,
it
so-
looked really frustrating because it looked like you were really
Oh,
head on
draw-
board,
draw
and then
a
it was
couple
just
too
land
many
after
lands.
land after
yeah,
land.
yeah, those lands came, and then I was like, well, if I have Mastery of the Way, I can at least manifest, or Mastery of the Unseen, I can
Yeah.
at least start making
So making
moves. But
blockers. Yep.
yeah, it was just I mean, it's a bad run of luck. I kind of went all in with the Gore Swine, but he does work. So.
Yeah.
Gorson's good with
Yeah.
first strike. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
especially
just-
when yeah.
that
when
one
you-
toughness is rough.
Yeah, when you swing for 6 on one turn, it does good jobs. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun all around, and it happens.
How did you end up in that deck? What was your pack 1, pick 1?
Pack 1 was actually Kolagon.
Kolagon.
Okay.
All right.
No, actually, I was past that.
You were past the Kolagon. That's
Yeah,
solid.
That that was very odd,
That doesn't hurt.
and I was past Mastery of the Way. So, needless to say, whoever was to my right wasn't even trying to think about.
Some of the cards, yeah.
I've never
Mardu
played with
colors.
Mastery of the Unseen in Limited, but it seems pretty insane.
If,
Yeah.
if that's because your fate pack is the first pack, so
Correct.
When you get a good card like that, it seems very bizarre that you would opt to pass that away.
Yeah,
Or it
exactly.
could have been a
Unless they
value
got something
draft.
that was like really good.
Like, what's an
foil.
uncommon you'd take over Mastery of the Unseen?
I wouldn't take any uncommons.
Well, I'm talking about the
Pack
dragon.
one.
If that's your pack 1, why you wouldn't take that?
Maybe you
'Cause he's
don't want to
obviously a
commit to
very
two colors.
powerful.
I think
or-
my opponent went Sultai. I don't know why he didn't take the dragon. I think my pack 1 was actually the Stepped Outcast. The one that
That's
makes
not a
us
bad,
weird.
yeah.
He's probably one of the best white commons.
Oh, that's the card that we were trying to figure out
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it was.
Yeah, so he
When we
makes a
saw it on
dude, and he does really good work. And then I just kind of went into trying to pick all the red. I got 2 Arc Lightnings, which helped.
Yeah, we noticed
Yeah,
your deck had a
that's-
lot of removal in it.
Yeah,
I saw the
Bathe
Bathe
and
and Dragonfire.
I got 2 of these Lightning Streakers. I'm not a big fan of them, but they kind of fit.
It's
the
a fine
card,
lava
and-
axe.
Yeah, if you have your Kolagon on board, you can surprise do a
That's
little
pretty
bit of
sick.
extra damage.
And it tramples, so at least it
Yeah.
clears the board. Yeah, so I just tried to stick with red white, and then one of my last packs, I think pack 3 was Mantis Rider.
So you just ended up with a couple of
Yeah,
blue
so-
lands, so you're just like
Yeah, and just tried to hope to get there, but Mantis Rider never saw any play. But yeah, so try
It's
to
a good
keep
deck.
it well.
It's an unfortunate run of luck there for you in the end, and
That's all
hope
right.
to see you in the next draft.
Yeah, definitely. There's always more. Thanks.
You guys want Josh? Josh?
Josh,
His deck's not that good.
His deck's not that good.
Yeah, you don't have any sleeves.
Sick
I don't know if we can
rub-ins,
bring it back
loser.
here.
His deck's not that good. I'm gonna let Tufford interview Josh.
There you go. Yeah, go find him. I don't know where he went.
Hey, Vanna.
There he is. Go grab him.
You actually have people watching this?
Yeah, you know, probably.
Oh, really?
We're gonna find out. All right, so the first question's first. How much did the Leprechaun charge you to blow him for that run of luck in that game 3 right there?
Well, yeah. That was quite the luck.
I mean, you did pull it out. You drew everything that you needed to drag yourself out of it. It looks like Adam did not. You did look
gotta
very
play to your
strong.
outs,
Yeah,
man.
I know. Apparently, he was playing to your outs.
Yeah, no,
which
he was
the
playing to
funny
my
thing.
outs. Well, I had I showed him Crater's Claw, and so he didn't want to get his guy Crater's
Yeah,
Claw.
but then he drew the ride down, and
yeah,
he threw his game
I guess
away.
he just forgot he had that in his deck.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Josh, your last name sounds a little familiar. Your first name ever at any point was it ever Trevor?
No.
No?
No name changes.
No?
Not yet.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You thought about it?
I'm not joshing you, I promise.
There you go.
That was bad. I feel like I should kick you out here just for that.
I mean, probably. All right, so if you win your next draft, will you finally have enough money to buy some sleeves for your draft deck?
No.
No.
Then how does he buy into the draft
That's
after that?
true.
Exactly.
He's
We're
gotta
going
win
infinite.
He's got to
we're
win a
going
bunch.
We're going even.
We're going for even.
Would you get any money cards?
Let's see. I got. I passed Windswept Heath in
Wow.
the first pack.
Well, that would explain why Jim's deck had Windswept Heath and the foil shaman.
I picked up Alicia pack 1, pick 1.
I don't
That's
know
not
how I feel
bad.
about that.
And
There's a foil
then-
Windscar crack there.
I got a foil
There
Windscar
you go.
Crag. That's
If-
pretty
if
good.
you
like
Kalia,
that's
that's
played in Pauper
Kalia.
or something, right?
Kalia,
Kalia.
yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Let's see what other sweet cards.
Christ,
Crater's
Gilmore.
Claw.
Yeah, that's
Oh, there we
not
I
go.
think the shop can give you
Mob roll.
a full $1.25 for your deck.
Well, almost.
You're like
Hey,
almost
I think
halfway.
Alicia's
That's
$2.
not much, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
$1.50.
I have some basic lands in here too.
There you go. He
Marvel
definitely
Skull Hunter, the
that's
combo.
Isn't that theft?
The
Are
combo.
those the shops?
Yeah, that's true.
You can't sell those back to us.
I mean, not with that attitude.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
You're right. I'll buy them.
Sold.
So, I mean, it just looked like you have a very solid Mardu aggro deck.
Yeah, that's
And
what we were
Adam,
going for.
Adam stumbled, and you could probably... We were
He got
talking about that.
every single one of the 2/1 guys that give you a 1/1 flyer.
Oh, yeah,
Man, whew. I got the second-hand rate of that guy. The
the raid.
Mardu, the raid trigger one.
Well, the question is, did he take the Aven skirmisher? Because that's the only 1/1 flyer that matters.
Oh, I saw like 2 or 3 of those. I think I passed every one of them.
Kids
Alright,
at home, don't
that's
listen to Zach. He's a terrible Magic player.
It's true, he is.
That
Hey.
warrior synergy, though,
Hey,
man.
He did perform well.
I
at
died to that
Invitational,
thing.
Well,
I died to that
man.
thing.
Well, that just shows us how bad of a Magic
I
player
did
you are.
hear that
And
there
it-
was the +1/+0 enchantment. Like,
Raiders
use your
foils?
warrior.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the card though. So.
Yeah, no, I died to that in a draft at Tech because the guy goes Flash and Pearl Lake Ancient, and he plays a Jeskai Rune Mark on it. Prowess trigger, swing for exact lethal. Needless to say, I wasn't thrilled.
Yeah, that's
Not
kind of
bad.
rough.
Hello, Patrick. I'm telling him all about you.
Okay, good.
He's trying to embarrass you.
Well, it's
He
not
was
working.
body training when he's not. Never mind.
He's body trained? How do you explain last week?
Looks like someone's putting their mat over my mat. I'm gonna have to.
It
I
looks
don't
like...
appreciate you at all. That's
Are we maybe looking at round 2, or are they just some weirdos who
I'm not
showed
sure
up
who they
at
are.
This could be, I mean, the left one,
Okay.
I'll go find out.
he who shall not be named.
Who's the feature man?
Craig Harkins versus Graham Helmer.
Okay.
Okay, which...
All right, let me get my mat.
Craig Harkins is on the
Congratulations.
right.
All right,
Good
thank
job
you,
on your
sir.
first round there.